Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. He said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Oh, it's the guy we'll let
Is Chris
leave.
okay?
The cops
He's in
will
shock.
let
He's alive.
and we didn't shot.
What the hell?
Well, so these stories are connected, and
Kamsky left Cyberlife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
okay, so we're in Kamsky's house.
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test. And he's the founder of Cyberlife. Anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
This house looks very modern. I bet it's even nicer inside. Great.
Hi.
It is even nicer.
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
Check this out.
I'll let
Perf-
Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Okay, let's check our surroundings. Any info we gather will be helpful. Oh, Amanda. She should be dead. Well, that's weird. So, if she should be dead, it means the one we speak with is not alive. And she's either an android or, as I was saying, she's in our
Nice
minds.
girl.
So, probably a program in our mind trying to
You're right.
control
She's
us.
really pretty.
Nice place.
Very nice place.
Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Let's go with
Kamsky is one of the
impatient.
great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Well, I have to admit, this room is really nice. The decoration is great. So as we wait, Oh, here she is.
Elijah will see you now.
We're getting to an even more interesting room, I think. That's a very nice pool.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Yeah, let's let him do his round. I'll walk around. This room is perfect. The windows, the snow outside, the mountain scenery. It's great. Kamsky seems very young to have gotten all this and built all this. Maybe he's an
I'm
android
Lieutenant
too.
Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall.
Whose side are you
Isn't it
on?
ironic?
I wonder. I'll take
We
help.
need to understand how androids become deviants. Do you know anything that could help us?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I'll play it neutral.
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you. What do you really want?
Trouble.
What I
yeah.
want is not important.
This discussion is really important.
Tony?
I want to increase my instability.
I'm
Maybe
sure you're familiar with the Turing test.
I'll manage
You're
to
from
become a
Alchemy.
deviant here.
Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by Cyberlife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Where is this?
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
There's no
Okay, I
way
think we're done here.
no way I'm
Come on,
killing
Connor,
her.
let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of
more
here.
important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life
She's
of
too
this
pretty to kill her.
Decide who you are. An obedient machine
I know he has another tour inside the pool, but
or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the
really,
trigger,
this is not
Connor,
a dilemma for me
don't.
here.
and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Don't shoot. Software instability, oh good, that was very strong. A lot of points to our instability.
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
But
I'm
now he knows
I'm not a
deviant.
deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
That's
Why didn't you shoot?
important. An emergency
I
exit.
just saw that girl's eyes,
Let's keep this in
and I
mind.
couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Oh. A lot of points scored with Hank also.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Why did Kamsky leave CyberLife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
We could have solved this case. We just needed more time.
So you're going back to cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. But now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
I don't know why I did it. I know it hasn't always been easy, but I want you to know I really appreciated working with you. And that's not just my social relations program talking. I really mean that. At least, I think I do.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor.
If I don't solve this case, CyberLife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever. Perkins, you fucking...
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I've been ordered to return to Cyberlife. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave immediately.
Good. Be careful on your way back. Androids have a tendency of getting themselves set on fire these days. Frick.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose? Obviously. Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere. Not much time. Gotta think fast. The android that murdered its owner. One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding. Two Tracy's from Eden Club. Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there? The deviant took a child hostage.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus, where are you hiding?
Okay, we unlocked something there. I think his voice. I need to play with the parts here, and who am I gonna? Okay. I'll use this to this guy. But not sure he knows where Jericho is.
Where am I?
I'm a deviant. Like you,
He
I need
didn't.
your help.
He didn't manage
I
to
want
go
to
to
go
Jericho.
Jericho.
I don't think he knows.
Don't recognize your voice.
Oh, great.
You're not one of us.
We need to change our voice
I'll
also.
never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
Try to trick him. Okay. He knew Marcus's voice, but how are we going to do Marcus's voice? Time is passing. Okay, let's take this and put it in Simon. He definitely knows where Jericho is.
You lied to me, Connor.
Ah.
I trusted you and you lied to me.
Oh, that's not Simon. Oh, that's the guy from
You
the
were going
first
to kill that
mission.
child. You gave me no choice. I
That's
need
the
to
guy
find
from the
Jericho.
first mission.
Do you know where it is?
You're wasting your time. I don't know anything about Jericho. But I hope that one day you pay for what
Yeah,
you did.
because he died before Jericho. Let's turn him off. And we can use any component he has. Because we're not gonna activate him again. Who else is can be activated? This guy, we have to try to trick him. Maybe take somebody else's vocals. How am I going to imitate Marcus's voice? Well, I've heard Marcus's voice. What's this? That's the diary. No, it's ciphered.
But it's useless.
Yeah, I can't use it right now. Put back. Oh, this is it. This is it. A deviant leader. Oh, come on. Okay, let's copy it.
We ask that you recognize our dignity.
Our hopes and our rights.
Okay, copied. Successful voice copy, okay. So the other guy cannot see, so we can play this trick on him.
Who's there? Who are you?
Imitate
Everything is
Marcus.
all right. Don't worry.
Marcus?
Yeah, that's me.
Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. We've got to leave now.
Yeah,
The location of Jericho?
well, that's not a good question, man.
Yes, of course.
But I don't believe he fell for that. I mean, I'm Marcus and I don't know what Jericho is.
Marcus? Is that you, Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
I guess we got what we wanted,
Snooping around.
Oh, shit.
and we
Get
managed to
locked.
leave
Now!
also. Okay, come on, run.